If you got the time and the time to get yourself in, and here is time, almost every night. Hello and welcome to SportsVision, the magazine show.
Clementine, so sweet.
I'm Clementine Elmore, and this is my lovely husband,
John Benjamin.
of 24 years, John Benjamin.
Life mate. And don't forget, you must introduce.
Isn't he cute?
You must introduce our.
And this is Gobbler. Come here, Gobbler.
Are you not hungry? This is Thanksgiving. People, we need to explain to you why we are here. We are long lost ancestors of some people that you might know that appear here every week.
People that you know and love.
You can tell by looking at this young man here that he is Mike Cragen's long lost ancestor.
Excuse me, I'm a woman.
I forget. It's a she, and I'm married. You can tell the relationship is it's on shaky ground.
It's stressed.
Anyway,
it's that boat trip that we came in on.
We have been asked, the vessel. We have been asked
Not the blood vessel.
No. We have been asked to go ahead and do this program for those ancestors. And by the way, I am Joe Palo's ancestor. And let's go ahead and we're going to get on with some sports for this week. We're starting out with...
Thou hast sports?
Thou hast sports. Elementary basketball. Dallas, go ahead with the camera and let's Dallas look. Here we are. This is North Lee and Arnold girls 10 and under, and Chelsea Richt for North Lee with the basket. And we're going to come back here with a steal by North Lee's Burkhart, and she's going to take it to length and all the way off the glass. And guess what? She's going to start to take over the ball game here as it's Burkhart again.
You know, if they steals again, they cut their hand off.
That's right, and they should, Clementine. And Burkhart banks it in.
Hand right off.
And who would you guess Clementine might make this basket? What would her name be? Number 24. It is Burkhart off the glass.
Yay.
And now look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It is again number 24. Turnaround jumper, swish, Burkhart.
That's
and it's 20-3 at the half. Arnold gets on the board with Vivian Sarito. And here we go. It's Moreland now.
What ship they came in on?
Moreland for North Lee. The Saucedo Cerrito. There she is. Moreland with the basket. And it's going to be a block and a steal by Arnold's Caressa Smith. And she's going to take it to distance off the backboard and through. And the smallest girl on the court now, this is A. Spencer. Look at this. I don't know her full first name, but A. Spencer with the basket.
You're doing
the little gal can play. It's 24-9 after 3. North Lee goes on to win it and big. And now we're to the 10 and under boys. Arnold at North Lee. Here's Taj McGee, shake and bake and score. And Jamie Harper now with the basket for North Lee. We're going to show the North Lee cheerleaders. Look at those cute little guys. Clementine, did you look like that when you were young?
I sure did, sweetheart.
Now, look at this guy. This man wrestles once in a while for me. He plays some baseball. He's with the 9-10 group. It's going to be Wes Fowler with the board and a putback. Attaboy, Big Wes. And this guy played some football. Joe, you'll remember him from the other night after Wes is going to drive again and score. Then we're going to go to the guy you remember. There's Wes banking it home. This little guy right here, number 1 for the Titans, Marquise Cobb. Breaking and shaking all the way through it.
Is he related to Corn on Thee?
He is, Corn on Thee's brother. And here it is. It's Fowler again with the breakaway. And Big West moving out front. A little bit too big to get around for Marquis. And North Lee now with the ball one more time. Number 23, Harper with this shot. Great shot. And here's Jerry Tony now for Arnold. He's going to come back, put it up. Good shot there, Jerry Tony, and North Lee would win 28-21. Moving on to the 12 and under boys, Michigan Avenue. Jamie Baird, number 15 for Michigan Avenue, gets a shot and the foul. And T.J. Smith now is going to get the bucket for North Lee. Preston Scoggins with the long jumper from the corner. Brad's, whoever he is, his son. Scoggins again, breakaway layup.
Scoggins are small people,
for Prestone Scoggins and the North Lee cheerleaders like
real
it.
Small people, the
They're small people. Brandon Bennett, they're Lilliputians.
I think the wife is tall.
Brandon Bennett now to Jesse Lascuto. And there's a shot. Second try is going to be good for Lascuto. Great effort. And here comes Bennett now for Michigan Avenue. Stops, pops, and scores. Good job. 44-26. So North Lee does win it 44-26.
Nice.
We're moving on to the girls' game. Stewart versus Michigan Avenue. Erica Scoggins for Stewart. Banks it home. Good shot, Erica. Suzanne Smith now for Stewart's going to answer. There she is. Suzanne underneath. Good position. Good land. And Caroline McCarty for Stewart now.
Yes,
with the board and the putback. 2 more for Stewart. Stacy Terrell now for Stewart as they begin to dominate. Stacy Terrell makes the basket 28-2. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rout and it's a shaking hands, Stewart and Michigan Avenue girls. Now we're headed on to the Stewart versus Arnold boys, 12 and under. Casey Browder off the jump ball, scores the basket. Number 25 now for Arnold, Josh Shelton with the lay-in. And we're going to move on now for Stewart as they're going to get on the board. Here's Jordan Bennett for Stewart. Shakes, bakes, moves out front. Nice pass from Hooper. Swish. Browder now is going to steal for Arnold right here and puts it up. It is a score for, that was number 25, excuse me, Shelton again. Here's the steal by Casey Browder. And Casey played for those 49ers that made the finals of the Super Bowl. Good bank by Casey Browder. And Arnold goes on to win that game big. Here's the finals now of the 12 and under girls. Stewart versus Hopewell. Here's Hopewell with the ball. With the introduction, Rachel Isom now for Stewart.
Here's the Raiders rock we were looking for.
And Keely Moore for Hopewell's coming around the corner, cuts up the middle, and Keely uses a victory lap and in all the iron. Erica Scoggins, though, for Stewart, back, pops and shoots, scores. Erica is in Travis's grade. Great little girl right there.
She's already taller
Kristen
than Brad
Allen for Hopewell will answer. Hopewell's going to lead 11-8 at the half. Stacy Terrell's going to score here for Stewart. She stays after it again, and that's good determination. Great bucket for Stacy Terrell and Rachel Isom now. Excuse me, the bucket and the foul for Rachel Isom. And here's a fast break. Scoggins to
like
Emily Fear. Emily Fear makes the basket. 4 seconds left. Erica Scoggins with the ball, and she scores with 4 seconds left. And Stewart is going to win by 2 points, because here comes down the last second shot, and it's no good off the basket. Stewart 24-22. Look at the celebration in the 12 and under finals girls tournament.
Are you done, John Benjamin?
Just about. Presentation of the trophy. Second place.
You never talked so much in our whole
trophy to
life.
Hopewell. First place trophy now going to the Stewart girls. And George R. Stewart Elementary 6th grade 12 and under girls win that championship. We're going on to the boys now. Chris Kugler of Ross. Ross versus North Lee. Chris Kugler, nice pass to Chad Morris. Good shot. Here's Courtney O'Neill underneath for Ross now, makes the basket.
They brought corn to that big
And here is Chad Fromm. And where's he from? We're not sure. Excuse me. On a breakaway. And he steals and scores. Here's Kyle Stokes for North Lee now. Going to try to answer, bring him back in the game. Nice rebound. A nice kick off the basket.
Nice something.
And Ross big, 25-5 at the half. North Lee now, Will Jenkins, former athlete of the week, good shot. Will Jenkins, number 42 with the layup. And here we go, Joel Moody now for North Lee, big brother on a Bradley Middle School quarterback. Football team, Matt. And here's Mitch Levine now with the best bucket for North Lee. And Ross is going to win it, though, big, 40-17. North Lee getting their second place trophy. And there's a guy coming up here in a moment. Who is this guy? I think you know him, Larry Kugler. Look at the light shine. Not going to tell you why it's shining real bright over there, but it's shining.
It's shining.
Larry Kugler and A.L. Ross wins the 12 and under tournament. There you go, 12 and under basketball. This is the standings. We just got the top 4. North Lee 3-0. Stewart 3-0. Stewart 1-0. Waterville 1-0. Black Fox 1-0. Superior Sports Scoreboard. 12 and under B-ball. North Lee 30. Arnold 4 this week. Black Fox 17. Truett 12. Hopewell 21. Ross 17. Oak Grove 31. Michigan Avenue 18. Here we go
with the boys.
Go,
boys.
Clementine.
Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. 12 and under basketball boys. Prospect, their record now 3-0. Arnold 3-0. Ross 3-0. All the top teams there 3-0. We got Truett 2-0. Stewart 2-0. Nobody has a loss. Everybody's winning.
I just showed the top.
Yeah, and
the scores.
Need another home run shot?
Please.
The scores. Thanks for that, John Benjamin. Arnold over North Lee, 19-18. Truett beats Black Fox, 31-13. Ross 40, Hopewell 6, we just showed you there just a minute ago. Michigan Avenue over Oak Grove.
Anti-hormone. Anti-hormone. There we go.
Michigan Avenue 33, Oak Grove 11, Prospect 37, Mayfield 29, Valley View 36, Waterville 17. Thank you, John
12
Benjamin.
and under basketball.
Go ahead with that one. Me? You?
Yes.
A dog named Luke?
Okay, NCAA. We didn't get to this the last couple of weeks. We apologize to Dale Wood,
Put it on
Charlie
now when
Conger,
you're up on the top.
Mike Turner. Last week's picks.
Right.
From 2 weeks ago, Mike Cregan 3-2, Joe Palo
No sweat.
1-4,
No sweat.
Sawyer 2-3, D.W. Dale Woodard 1-4, Mike Turner 2-3, and Charlie Cogdell 4-1. Take a look, they're not in order, but the top and the bottom, 32-23, Mike Cregan, Charlie Cogdell tied for first place. Mike Turner's in third, and then we got Joe Palo in fourth, and Sawyer and Woodard
fourth.
23-32. You guys might try to pick your nose because you can't pick the ball game.
You know what happens? We put these ball games in every once in a while. We don't have them on every week, so it doesn't count there, John Benjamin.
That's right. That's right. Quit adjusting.
Huh?
Quit adjusting.
Adjusting.
All right. We did the elementary basketball, and you know what? Week after week, my dear Sweetums, and you may want to take a look at this because
I like it when you call me Sweetums.
You are a full-figured lady, and full-figured, and you are, well, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And you're hungry. I know we haven't been able to
And
eat
I'm what?
for a long time. You're hungry because we're here, clear from the Pilgrim days, which we are. And we haven't eaten, and stomach's gurgling. You're going to see that on the deal a little bit. But
Tell them what we're talking about, Pilgrim.
What I was going to do was have something for you. We've got a guy that can help you in your full figure. Let's take a look at.
You know what?
Let's take a look at Ray.
I think they're going to develop nads one day.
They will.
For this.
Take a look at Ray.
Well, I see we have a couple of turkeys trying to get out of being baked. You guys are destined for an oven somewhere. Anyway. This week we're going to show the upper body segment. Last week we did the lower body segment. This week we're going to move into the next phase of the exercise program. Denise is going to demonstrate for me so I can do a little explanation. First piece is the horizontal true press. This is a pressing machine. She's working the triceps, the chest, and the shoulders. What she did with her feet, that's a dock release system. We're the only company in the world that features that. That allows her to start and stop in the mid-range. Okay, and she only did a few for time purposes, but normally we would do 8 to 10 reps, so those muscles get exhausted. Those muscles are tired right now. Her heart's going, lungs are going, so what we're going to do is we're going to move into another machine, a pulling machine, with a whole fresh group of muscles. While we're allowing the pressing muscles to rest, we're going to work a fresh group, which are the pulling muscles, the biceps, the lats, and the lower back. Again, she uses the dock release system. Now she'll work these muscles to exhaustion. She'll re-engage the machine. Now she'll move back into another pressing exercise, which in this case would be the horizontal true press. The pressing muscles are now rested and we're ready to keep going, and that's what we do through the whole program. That allows us to keep the heart and the breathing going while the muscle groups rest in between each set. So we're supersetting pressing and pulling. Anyway, until next week, we're going to meet some new trainers. We're going to show some other pieces of equipment. So in the meantime, have a happy Thanksgiving, and if you stuff yourself, come see me. We'll help you out.
That's what I plan on.
John Benjamin, those machines that he has there, what is that for?
To help a full-figured girl like you, and you've been complaining of hunger.
To be more full-figured? How could I be more full-figured than this, John Benjamin?
I don't know, but you know, with the Indians outside of our campground here,
I know.
We're in trouble, and we can't eat. We've had nothing for how many days now?
I am hungry, John Benjamin. I am so hungry.
How many days has it been?
It's been too long. We got Gobbler here, and Gobbler is...
Well, but...
So cute.
But how long has it been since we've eaten?
Oh, Gobbler looks so cute and so cute. Oh, John Benjamin, look at Gobbler.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh. Look at Gobbler. What's up with that?
Oh, man.
Oh, Gobbler.
Oh.
Gobbler. Oh, John Benjamin, I'm getting too hungry.
Wait.
I'm getting too hungry.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am, and I don't want to be thinking that, John Benjamin.
Hurry, let's go to a commercial.
Let's go to, because I don't want to be thinking that about Gobbler. No, John Benjamin, no, John Benjamin. No.
People from all walks of life have discovered that Check into Cash offers a simple solution to one of life's most difficult situations. It happens when an unexpected expense arises and it's just before payday. At Check into Cash, you write us a personal check and you get the cash you need instantly. We'll hold your check up to 14 days. You can be in and out within minutes. The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to Check into Cash. It's quick, easy, and confidential.
Call toll-free 1-877-262-CASH for a Check into Cash store near you.
At Cleveland Bank and Trust, we take our customers personally. That's the way we've operated since we first opened our doors in 1906. Today, our employees deliver the same personalized service, face-to-face. That sort of individual attention allows us to stay close to what has made us successful, our customers. Cleveland Bank and Trust is part of your life, all day, every day. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wake up to Hardee's. Treat yourself right to the best tasting biscuits in the Good Morning Light.
Hardee's, America's best tasting biscuits. Now get 2 Hardee's made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits for just $2. 2 for $2 for a limited time.
Gonna bounce into breakfast. Nobody can match. Biscuits and Hardee's, made fresh from scratch, just like Mama did.
All right, we're back and still quite hungry. I'm glad you withheld me because I wasn't thinking there for a minute.
Very hungry.
I was not thinking.
And you must take care of me.
You know that. What are we going to do?
You're not taking care of me, John Benjamin.
You can't even go to the trough with the Indians, and I understand you have to go.
And I have to go to the trough.
Well, you're going to have.
I go to the trough.
You'll get killed out there.
No.
Scalped or something.
John Benjamin, you're going to protect me.
All right. Well,
aren't you?
Yes, I will, but I'm going to protect, first of all, the basketball games between Bradley and Cleveland, and we're going right straight to them. This is middle school action. Bradley's number 33, Suzanne Morris, in a barn burner with the Cleveland girls and the Bradley girls.
We've seen some barns burn.
And here's Allison Rader pushing the ball up court, pass to Angie Wells. It hits the iron, and it's a victory lap, and she scores. Number 21 now, Laura Brett for Bradley will pass off, and Mindy Cox will get the basket. Nice fake inside by Mindy, and back and forth again is number 14, Mindy Cox. Basket right here, and the foul. Good shot, good fast break pressure by Bradley is there early on in the lead. But back and forth again, Allison Rader with a short jumper. Here it is from the side, swish. And here's Cleveland D now. A steal by Rader, turns it in for an easy basket here by Wells, and Wells lays it in. Cleveland now on a roll. Cleveland up 9-5, but a bomb by Allison Butler for Bradley, and 3. Cleveland, Holly Rogers now with the bank of her own. She's going to come back, and there it is. Bank off the board and in, and Bradley's now on a fast break. Here is Lindsey Jackson pushing the ball up. Turner's daughter to Lauren Brett. Brett with the basket. Great job there by Lauren Brett. And the Bradley 8th grade cheerleaders trying to get him going. Game is real close. Bradley would take over the lead. Let's see if they hold on. Cleveland cheerleaders, though, now coming up. And who is that cute little girl right in the middle? Looks like someone I know.
Somebody you know. That's my ancestor.
That's your ancestor, right?
Because I'm a Cragen ancestor.
That's right. And there's the Bradley Cleveland cheerleader.
I'm her ancestor. I'm sorry.
Cleveland cheerleaders, a little dance number there. And it's 19-16 at the half.
Well, that.
With Bradley in the lead, and it's going to end up 30-26. Bradley at the end of 3, and there it is, end of 3 quarters now. Cleveland's now has taken over the lead, and it's Holly Rogers fakes a shot and dishes to Ava Coleman, and Cleveland now up 37-32.
Is she related to Jolly Rogers?
But here's a 3-point shot by Allison Butler to bring Bradley just a little bit closer. Bradley. Nice 3-point shot, and here's going to be 2 blocks in here by Jessie Jolly. Look at that. Blocks the first one, blocks the second one, and the outlet. The ball eventually is in the hands of Lindsey Jackson over here. Here it is, the pass over to Jackson, and she gets a 3. It is now 49-48 Cleveland. And there's Coach Kelly Loxton with a timeout with 1:30 to go, instructing her troops to hold on to the 6-point lead, 46-38, excuse me. There she is, and ultimately here over to Bradley, and Cleveland's going to end up holding on. It's going to be 46-40, and Cleveland hangs on to the win there in the girls' basketball. And there they are shaking hands in a barn burner. All right, we got some halftime entertainment. There's the Cleveland dance team. And by the way, Hardee's is sponsoring this all the way through. As we had earlier, we had to the boys, and this is Cleveland's Joe Kugler to Charles Little, who can jump out of the gym, puts it in. Now Bradley's Wes Suter. Look at the big guy dribble here with the jumper, scores. And here it is. Suter's going to take over the early part of this ball game as he fakes inside, pops and shoots and scores again. And look at this guy work. He's going to take the ball. Watch, he's on the far end of the court. He's going to dribble between his legs around. He's got 2 guards on him, fakes him out. Going to come down here, make a nice pass over here. But look at the guy work. I just wanted to show him working the ball down there. And there's number 42 for Bradley making a basket there as Jordan. That's Jordan as he ends up scoring. And Cleveland's Charles Little now right here is going to make a little pump fake. Watch this in the air. Little Michael Jordan action. Hangs, and it's in there. And here we go with Suter again. Going to get the ball in the middle. Drive, fake, turn around, pump fake, and scores. Good job by Suter. And Bradley's Yarish Hammonds now with the steal. Here it is. There Yarish Hammonds, quick hands, takes the ball, drives the middle, around and down the lane, banks it home. And Bradley is on a roll here, 25-19 at the half. But Cleveland's going to come back big. It's going to be in at 32-31 at the third quarter mark with Cleveland just down 1. Joe Kugler now is going to bring him back. He's going to have a hanging jumper here. Larry taught him that hang move, and down the ball goes through the basket. And here it is, Suter here, and Suter's going to pass off to Hammonds. Watch this. Hammonds over to the corner. Suter sees him open. Nice dish. Scores from the side. And now we got Kugler again over here for Cleveland's going to get the feed, and he's going to set and drop the 3. Down 3 with 1:19 to go now. Cleveland's going to get a friendly 3-point roll here from Chad Fromm. And it's tied at 41. Late in the ball game, 35 seconds left, 43-41 Bradley. But Charles Little says, no, we're going to still get this game. Ties it up. Both sets of fan going nuts on each side. There's the Bradley fans. Coming up to the other side, going to show you a little bit of the Cleveland fans doing that dogs out stuff. And there's no time left on the clock now. No time left. Cleveland with a chance to win at the line. No, it doesn't go in. And Bradley fired up as they're in overtime. But Hammonds now for Bradley's going to take over in the overtime. Watch him score. He just scored there. Here comes the dish from Suter over to Hammonds again. And Hammonds one more time. It's going to be down to 1:47 left. Here's Hammonds with the basket. Bradley's by 1, but Cleveland with 37 seconds left. Charles Little puts it through and puts Cleveland in front. But Hammonds sinks 1 free throw at the line, misses the second one. But here it is, the second one's, the first one's in. He's going to end up missing the second one. And Charles Little now is going to go to the line. He's fouled, and he does not make the shot. Bradley pulls the ball down. Dribbles off here to the left side. Time runs out. 53-51 overtime win. And I'm telling you what a ball game that was and what athletes on the field there. Charles Little, Wes Suter, Hammonds for Bradley. Great, great basketball.
And we move on now. We're taping a little early for Thanksgiving holiday, so a little bit, few little shots here, video of these basketball games that occurred last night. This is Heather Fields with the shot, the basket, and the foul. We've got Melissa Garrett now, number 23, taking the ball down. Truett will go on to win this ball game, 46-6.
7th grade action.
Now we got 7th grade action, boys. Here we go.
Thank you, Hardee's again.
Thank you, Hardee's, definitely. Number 21, Seth Johnson, all the way down, throws the ball out. Ball comes back here to Seth, number 21. Watch this, the shot is up. It's good.
Well, Chuck Clark's got those people passing that ball, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Blake Crabtree now. Watch this, number 34.
Off the board.
Watch this. Ball back. Blake right here. You can't see him in the corner. He makes the shot. 40-31. Truett goes on to win that ball game over Chattanooga Christian. Now we got 8th grade girls action coming up here. Got the cheerleaders firing everybody up. Number 31 for Truett. Shauna Johnson. The ball is up and in.
8th grade girls.
We got cheerleaders now at the halftime show, doing a little bit of excitement for the crowd, getting them ready. Ooh, look at that.
Could you do that?
We could do that. We could. You and I both could do that. Middle school basketball, this is the way it looked. As we said, Cleveland Middle girls over Bradley Junior girls, 46-40. Cleveland, leading scorers, Angie Wells, 10 points. Holly Rogers, 11 points. Bradley, leading scorer, Mindy Cox, followed by Lindsey Jackson with 11 points. Mindy Cox had 12 points. Cleveland is 5-0 after that victory over
Kelly
the Bradley
Loxton,
Junior
I'm
girls.
sure, is quite proud of that record.
And you know, Steve, they probably have a
that
couple
competition.
little
She's
competition
undefeated.
there. Bradley Junior boys over Cleveland Middle here in the ball game you saw just a few ago. Cleveland high scores. Charles Little, look at this, 29 points. If you can believe that. 17 rebounds. Dustin Fromm, where is he from? He's from another country, because 11 points for Dustin as they roll on. Dustin Fromm and Chad Fromm, great pair of brothers there. Joe Kugler, another good ball player, 9 points for Cleveland for Bradley. Yerish Hammonds, 25 points, 10 rebounds. Good job for Yerish. Wes Suter with 19 points, 13 rebounds, 13 steals, and 4 assists.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear tree. So there you go, junior high basketball. This is the way it was. Truett, 7th grade over Chattanooga Christian. Boys, 40-31. Girls, as we showed you, 46-6.
And that's Superior Sports Scoreboard bringing you all that. And we thank Hardee's for that middle school
Hey, John
action.
Benjamin?
Yes.
What's that right there?
That is, well, it's a dead chicken, and I'm considering eating it as hungry as we are. But you're going to have to go outside and get some food.
I can't, though. You told me how dangerous it was with all the Indians and everything there.
It is dangerous. It's real dangerous. But I tell you what, I've got some people that fear no danger.
You do?
Yes, I do. I've got some wrestling.
Are they on our side?
They're on our side. I've got some wrestling from Bradley Middle School, and we're going to show 3 matches that they've had this past week. And here they are, Bradley Middle in action. Let's take a quick look at it. There they come out, the Bradley Middle School 8th grade wrestling team, and they are doing pretty well so far this year, as you're going to see. We're going to start out with Andy Morris in the 86-pound class.
That little Andy Morris?
Little Andy is going to end up winning himself a match right here. Won himself a few of them over the weekend. And here comes Travis Cragen at the 94-pound weight class.
I'm his ancestor.
You're his ancestor. Got a nice little wheelie on the guy. Going to turn him to his back here and eventually wind up with the pin as Tater Vineyard down there counting them out. Tater, everybody say hello to him. Tell him you saw him on TV. And here is Justin Spain.
That would help the
nice front
wrestling team,
headlock and coming around. Yes, it would, because he might help us. Coming around and getting the 2 points. Good movement there by Justin. Got him a tough man. Ryan Ensminger, watch this. The guy's going to get tossed. Boom, to his back. Nice toss by Ryan. Ends up with a pin there. Ends up winning 3 matches here over the weekend. And we're going to move on now to Mark Fuller. Got the wrist in half here, and he's going to crank his man, and eventually also with a pin here for Bradley Middle. And this is, the opponent is Lakeview. This is a doubleheader. They got Lakeview, then they ended up with Dalton. We're going to show you a little bit of both. And right there is Jim Bo Nichols putting the clamps on a Lakeview opponent. Going to end up with a pin here for Bradley, which was a big one. Jim Bo's got the muscle working on the guy, and ended up getting a stick right there. This here is Jesse Thompson at 140, or 154, excuse me, and Jesse riding that boy from Lakeview hard. And we're looking at Big Jake the Snake Nunley. Got him.
He's got a big boy.
Yes, sir. He jumped up to 165. Look at him crank that headlock. He's giving away 13 pounds, and he did that all week long. We jumped him up to 165, and Big Jake answers the bell right here as he ends up with a good, strong Lakeview kid, and put it to him. Bradley over Lakeview, and we're going to give you the score in just a moment. There's a handshake, and right away, turn around within the next 15 minutes, and Bradley's going to take on Dalton. And this is Andy Morris one more time for Bradley. Nice single leg. Gets on top of him, lots of pressure there. And Travis Cragen's got his man to his back here. Tater's getting ready to count him out, and we're going to get a stick right here. There it is. We got the mount and the pin right there. And here comes Jay Cohen now. Or excuse me, I'm back to Ryan Ensminger. Watch this across his back. Reminds you of Lock Tran. We're not sure we want to encourage that to Ryan, but it worked. He got a cradle. Going to end up sticking his man right here. Mark Fuller again. Takes his man to his back. Good job, Mark. Being real aggressive out there, showing some leadership too out there for Mark Fuller. We had a couple other matches we couldn't show you in that because our battery ran out, so we're going to switch over to West Side, which was last Thursday. Andy Morris.
What's a battery?
Struggles out and gets a, look at this, it's unorthodox, but he got him a pin right there against West Side. Travis Cragen now's got a guy from West Side. This guy had a mustache and armpit hair. Travis thought he was wrestling his grandpa, but anyway, the guy is now on the mat.
The difference is his grandpa doesn't have armpit hair or a mustache.
And Justin Spain running a nice zap here, very nice.
In fact, his
looking
grandpa's
good.
lucky he's
Watch
got
him
any
mount.
hair on his head.
Watch him choke out.
Body.
And watch the referee slap the mat. And now we're moving on here. This is Ryan Ensminger wrestling a girl, taking no mercy. She's not sure exactly what's going on right here, but the referee does as she's stuck and out of the match. And now we're moving over to Jay Cohen right here. And that is Jay with a stick. And here we are again. This looks like Mark Fuller. There's Mark. He's going to get himself a pin. Bradley would have 9 pins. Count them, 9 pins in this match. And after
How many needles?
Fuller, here is Stephen Crisp. And Stephen Crisp gets himself a pin also. Moving along now, we are to the big snake man, Jake Nunley, taking his guy, and he's got him stuck. So we're going to get a pin here from Jake. And look at this, that is Jesse Thompson. And Jesse wrestling 165 right here, did get himself a takedown there. Now we're moving on to Kobe Rader, done very well. Kobe's made a big step up, 2-1 so far this year. A couple good pins for us. Kobe's going after him, trying to work in the half there, but it was a good takedown there by Kobe Rader at 180. And there you go, the Bradley Jr. Wrestling on the Superior Sports Scoreboard shows this past week. Bradley 3-0, Andy Morse 3 wins, 1 pin. Travis Cragen 3 wins, 3 pins. Ryan Ensminger 3 wins, 2 pins. Mark Fuller 3 wins and a pin. Bradley 58-17 over Westside, 9 pins in that match. Bradley 33-24 over Lakeview. Bradley 36-36 with Dalton, but win on criteria. They had 7 wins to 6 out of the 13 matches, pushing them on to 3-0. No such things as ties in wrestling. And I'm glad about that.
Okay, you know, John Benjamin, we remember wrestling where we did that for fun at Plymouth Rock.
That's
correct. We
correct.
did that kind of stuff.
We did do that for wrestling. And you know, we're segueing right into...
You know, if you'd be quiet real quick, you could almost hear music. Listen.
Listen,
you scared
I was segueing into the wrestling there, and we have got a wrestler extraordinaire. We announced it on the show last week. Rusty Blackman is signing with Oklahoma State.
Magic.
I caught up with Rusty, had a little chance to talk to him. That's a big deal. We're going to give him
What's
some
the
attention.
magic?
I'm standing here with Rusty Blackman, and we reported on last week's show that Rusty had some great news, signed with Oklahoma State. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that means as far as wrestling program, maybe the only other one as prestigious or on that level would be Iowa. It'd be like a football player signing with Florida State. So it's really big news. And Rusty, that's a great accomplishment. Rusty was a defending state champion this year. He is a defending state champion. He went 171 last year. We'll go to 189. And walk us through that. I know you went to a camp. Kind of tell us what happened, how Oklahoma State got interested in you.
Well, I've been going there this was my 3rd year, and at the end of each week, it was a 2-week camp. At the end of each week, they had a tournament. And the 2nd week, they had the national duels during that week, and after all the teams finished at the tournament, they came up to the camp, and they had the tournament, and I beat quite a few tough guys, and Coach Smith started talking to me and talking about me coming there, and he brought me out. He flew me out there after camp was over for my recruiting trip and stuff, and then they came here, and I signed.
For those of you who don't know, Coach Smith is like Bobby Bowden in football. I mean, Coach Smith Dan Gable might be the only name known a little bit better, but Coach Smith at Oklahoma State is one of the top programs around if you're wrestling, real wrestling, not the Rock and so forth. But still, well, this is really quite a deal for Rusty. And Rusty, being a little humble here, I think you beat a couple people they were actually looking at maybe recruiting, and you went in there and whipped 1 or 2 of the people that they thought they were going to go ahead and maybe offer something to, and that's what got them interested in you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I beat, they had 2 Oklahoma State champs there, and I beat them pretty bad. And then I wrestled a guy that won junior nationals this year, and we went 1-1 in a takedown tournament, and I was just wrestling real good while I was down there. You know, I still got a lot of work to do before I get there, but...
Well, it paid off. He went to camps. He's worked hard. A lot of people around the wrestling community know how hard he's worked since a freshman, got to where he is. Defending state champion, placed as a freshman, placed 2nd as a sophomore, junior state championship, going for a 2nd state championship back-to-back this year to help maybe lead Bradley to another state championship for a team state championship this year. So, Rusty, congratulations. Want to let y'all know about Oklahoma State, and that's a great job, Rusty.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
John Benjamin,
Yes.
That young man is a very, very good, as they say, wrestler.
He is very good. And are you still hungry?
I'm very hungry, John Benjamin. I've been hungry for a very, very long time.
In this country, we're free to go out and hunt and eat unless there's Indians outside.
You know what else we're free to do?
Well, I don't know, but
we're free to vote.
Yes, we are free to vote.
For the man of our choice.
And, you know, I see into the future.
I'd vote for you, John Benjamin.
I appreciate that, and I see into the future. Let's take a look at this. We have a voting for dummies for Florida, and that's going to be really difficult.
What is Florida?
Really difficult to read, but presidential election ballot specifically designed for those in West Palm Beach County. We need a little closer shot, please, on some of this. Here we go. Check the box beneath. It'd be nice if you put the dog down. Check the box beneath, i.e. below, under the bottom of the picture. And here we go. Candidate who you want, the President of the United States. Please check the Al Gore box
kind of snappy,
only.
John Benjamin.
Look at this. It's a picture. George Bush, Al Gore, and Pat Buchanan, alias Dick Cheney, since we had no Pat Buchanan picture.
What's up with that?
All right, you check this box. You have chosen George W. Bush. Are you sure you want to vote for George W. Bush? No, I was confused. Change my vote to Al Gore. Or yes. If you circled yes, do you realize George Bush is not Al Gore? Yes. No, I was confused. Change my vote to Al Gore. You really meant Al Gore, didn't you? Yes. Yes, of course. So there we go. Vote for Gore. Now, if you vote for Al Gore, you have chosen Al Gore. Great job. Your ability to understand complex voting ballots is a tribute to the national education system. Do you wish to cast a second vote for Al Gore? Why, yes. Let's give him 2. And how about a 3rd? Of course, we're counting them 3 times. Add them up 3 times. Here we go with Pat Buchanan. You have a chosen Pat Buchanan. This is the candidate. It's not Al Gore. It's not Al Gore. Are you sure you want Pat Buchanan? No, I was confused. Change my vote to Al Gore. Or if you circled yes, do you realize you're throwing your vote away here? No, I was getting confused. Change my vote to Al Gore. If you say yes, if you circled yes above, you cannot be serious. So we will automatically change your vote to Al Gore. We want to know if that's what you really meant. Should all votes cast in the election be recast in favor of Al Gore? Yes, or I'm confused. Opinion survey, do you think the residents of West Palm Beach County, Florida have enough common sense to elect a president of the United States and not count, come back here, not count the military votes? And you know,
I'm confused.
We idolize John Dillinger, Al Capone, Jesse James. Now we're going to idolize
I'm confused,
Daley, who had dead people vote in Chicago, stolen election. We're going to steal another one. And Stalin said, Joseph Stalin said, it's not who votes, the number of votes, it's who counts them. We're finding that out. And look,
John
we're going to go to commercial.
I need to wash some clothes. Get off that soapbox.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, your place to shop for Whirlpool home appliances. Come in and see the quality Whirlpool products at our showroom next to Blockbuster Video. Whirlpool offers the best in ovens, refrigerators, and all your home appliance needs. Let our friendly, courteous staff send you home today with the latest innovations from Whirlpool.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, proudly serving the Cleveland area for 20 years.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, where the time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving store.
If you live or work in the South Cleveland area, now there's a Southern Heritage Bank office close by. The new Waterville Springs office on Dalton Pike. Stop by for a visit, rock on the front porch, or relax in our big, comfortable living room. If you're in a hurry, we have 3 convenient drive-through windows and an ATM. Southern Heritage Bank, where traditional values are important. The phone is answered by a real person, and the staff makes banking easy. Stop by soon. Southern Heritage Bank, now on Dalton Pike at Red Food Drive. Member FDIC.
Demands on time are ever increasing. That's why over 2 years ago, First Citizens was the first to offer extended business hours. Enjoy drive-through convenience, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays at our Farmland Corners main office and Inman locations, with full-service banking 9 a.m. to 12 noon on Saturdays. While some things change, meeting the needs of our community will always be our reason for being. The bank, First Citizens Bank, working harder to make your life easier. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Man, I am running short on cash with the car repairs, and our wedding anniversary is coming up next week. I need some cash, fast. But from where? I know. Matt was telling me about how First Southern Cash Advance helped him.
May I help you?
He just wrote them a check, and he got the cash right away. That's easy. I can do that. Then First Southern holds your check until your next payday.
It's quick, confidential, and helps take care of life's really important things.
First Southern Cash Advance. Cash when you need it most.
Quality Machining Services, located in Cleveland, services our local industries and businesses. Quality Machining employs skilled craftsmen. That is the key to Quality Machining's operation. Get your plant back up and running as quickly as possible with Quality Machining Services. You can count on quality because quality counts. Phone 472-0140.
Outland Travel for your special travel needs. See Outland Travel. Outland Travel is known for their expertise in youth and mission travel arrangements, as well as having developed a corporate following. Outland Travel is your full-service agency with over 26 years' experience in designing the most convenient, economical, and enjoyable trip possible. Your Outland Travel agents love what they do. Without an Outland Travel agent, you're on your own. Outland Travel, 478-3553.
Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic, located at 2020 Keith Street in Cleveland, offers complete chiropractic care. Dr. Russell Smith and his friendly, dedicated staff can help relieve chronic back pain, neck pain, headaches, allergies, and also sport-related injuries. Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic has a licensed massage therapist on staff and 2 certified in-house x-ray technicians. Complete insurance filing is available and 24-hour emergency care. Phone 472-1140.
Ah, yes, and we are back, but we want to show you the Psychic Voter Intent Hotline. 1-800-HIJACK-V, hijack votes, 445-2228. Yes, and let's take a caller right now, man. Yes, and I knew we were going to get a call. See, I'm psychic. Okay, caller, yes, go ahead.
You know, I'm down here counting votes. I don't know if this is right. I don't feel right about this.
Oh, yes, but you know the cause, win at any cost, and Stalin and you know, the Russians and all that, they took over countries, did everything this way. America should be scared, but we're not going to tell them, and we're not going to tell them, but we can divine the intent. And who are you going to vote for then, young lady? A young man, excuse me?
Well, I guess,
vote for Al Gore, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because you know what? Your husband's out on the side, and your wife is out on the side, and she is voting for Al Gore also. And you might have a relationship with Al Gore's sister someday. So, there we go. And on to that. Now, Judge... I am Judge Alfie.
You're kind of cute. What happened to John Benjamin?
Thank you, my man. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Checking the Cash Athlete of the Week. Once again, we'd like to thank Checking the Cash for sponsoring this segment, and Tommy Caldwell at Cooper's Trophies and Plaques. And standing next to me is Wes Suter. He's an 8th grader on the basketball team here at Bradley Junior High School. He also plays on the 9th grade team, has been since he was in 7th grade. Recently named the Kiwanis to all-tournament team, along with teammate Yerish Hammonds. And who else was on that team from Bradley?
That was all.
That was it? Okay. Wes and Yerish Hammonds. And Wes is also an outstanding football player, plays a tight end on the Bradley Junior High football team. And Wes, we've kind of followed you here the last couple, 2 or 3 years. You've had outstanding performances on the basketball court. Tell us a little bit about how you got started and maybe who motivates you.
Well, football just started out just to keep me in shape for basketball, and it's turned out helped me, as I said last time, for my strength down low, and because 9th grade is hard, and it's basketball nonstop, and it's just I'm getting better and better every day. Coach is pushing us and
working you hard.
Yeah, last night he killed us.
Well, we just showed you here a little bit previously in the program the big matchup between Cleveland the other night. That was quite a ball game. They had a couple chances to pull it out. You had a couple chances to put it away, and fortunately at the end, you all just kind of pulled it out. And Yerish had a big overtime. So tell me a little bit about that ball game.
I had Charles Little. He can jump out of the gym. He just they hurt us on the press. We tried to press, but they kept on breaking that down. And it's just you got it. We played as a team, and it's just. They got some good guards, and I think it'll be a good game next time.
And that next matchup is back here at the Bradley Gym, and do you have any idea when that date is?
I think it's sometime in January. I'm not sure when, though.
Sometime in January. Well, Wes Suter, outstanding basketball player and football player, and we would like to award him with the Athlete of the Week SportsVision hat. It's the only Athletes of the Week get that. We're going to get a plaque from Tommy Caldwell at Cooper's Trophies and Plaques, and once again, Checking the Cash sponsors this segment, and we thank them for that. So try on that hat and give me your line there.
Well, thank you for letting me be SportsVision of the Week, Athlete of the Week.
All right, well, Wes Suter, thank you, and continue the good success on the court.
Okay.
All right, we appreciate it.
You know, John Benjamin, I'm still very hungry, and I still have to go to the trough.
Right here. Who was that judge that you were with there? Just a minute.
I was with no judge.
What is that? What is that?
That's a pimple.
Oh, no.
Well, or sometimes they call it's a pregnant blemish.
Okay, another vote for Gore. Well, let's show them what we did when we first got here, right, in the mall the other day.
This man.
You do.
His name is Bobby.
This is my, well,
That's
how
his
well do you...
brother's shirt. That's what I said. That's his brother's shirt, Bobby.
This is my wife, Clement. You come around here then. I don't like you knowing other men.
I'm sorry.
Now, this is my wife, Clementine, and we've been sent out to find Plymouth, or we found Plymouth Rock. We've been sent out to find Dodge or Chevy Rock and wondered if you could help give us directions to that. You know?
You go down here about 2 miles and turn left. And then you go about 2 miles and turn left. And 2 miles and turn left. And the next time you turn left, go 2 miles, it's right there on the corner.
It's on the corner of two, okay.
Those are very good directions, John Benjamin.
I think we can find them.
No problem.
Is there anything that you're thankful for this holiday weekend?
Thankful for?
Yes, sir.
Well, I just had a little trouble with my blood vessels being stopped up, and I'm thankful that we found it in time so I can live a little longer.
Well, Val, Clementine, and myself feel the same way, and we are happy that it worked out that way for you, sir.
It's nice to know Jesus, too.
We appreciate that.
See you, bud.
Yes, sir.
Good man right there.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Except for we came over on the Mayflower vessel. He said something about blood vessels. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think that was one of those other ships.
The Pinto.
Pinto and the
Bean.
Yeah.
The Pinto, the Bean, and the Sauce.
Pinto, the Bean, and the Sauce Marie. But the other one he's talking about, was that a vessel that carried all the other vessels?
Are you happy with yourself or what? What? Ooh. See that? Honey, you don't look so good.
I'm feeling a little peaky. Can we rest for just a minute, sweetie? Hook'ems?
Yeah, hook'ems. Yes, we'll rest just a minute. I thought you used the trough just a minute ago.
I did. Oh, I think that's from that. I think that's from that sourdough bread.
Sit for just a minute.
Just for a second.
Man, you are really
rest.
You're having some problems today.
Really?
Man, you're having a lot of problems.
John Benjamin?
Yeah.
John Benjamin?
Sweetums, I tell you, were you scared there a little bit?
I was very scared.
Now, what have I told you about keeping covered up there? That is unnecessary.
Sorry.
I don't want anyone else to know. It's our privacy at stake there. Okay, rest a minute. About me is John Franklin Elmore, and this is Clementine Elmore, my wife and life mate, and we are searching. You know where Plymouth Rock was? We're trying to find Dodge Rock and Chevy Rock.
All the GM rocks.
And we need some help, and we also need to know what you're thankful for here this weekend. So, whoever asked us to do this, we're putting something on.
John Benjamin, may I?
Yes, you may.
We may need to get their names. Thou may need to get their names.
Okay, let's name us thou who they are.
Your name is, please?
My name is Faye Crittenden.
Faye Crittenden. John Benjamin.
Robin Grider.
Robin Grider, John Benjamin. Clementine and Robin and Faye.
And can you tell us what you're thankful for, Faye, for this Thanksgiving weekend?
I'm thankful for my family, for my church. I'm thankful for a lot of stuff.
And how about this election?
I guess I can be thankful for the media. I don't know.
Would you be thankful to John Benjamin and myself for the wonderful things that we did and are doing and have done from the beginning, so we have all this that we have today? Like corn, turkey.
Yes, yes.
Would you
sweet potatoes?
Let's let this lady in here. Would you?
This is Robin.
Robin, would you please hurry up and invent the scraper of the hair, because I'm getting a little tired.
You don't like my hair?
Well, it's a little rough. It's a little rough.
I don't like the way your eyes are looking at all these other women, John Benjamin.
Well,
just because they don't have this hair.
They have more modern-looking clothes and much shapelier figures than Val.
Oh, wait, I don't think so.
Yes, believe me, Val does have much more.
What's up with that, John Benjamin?
So, again, and what do you have to be thankful for, Dallas?
I'm thankful for my family and our good health and Cleveland Lady Raiders. Go Raiders.
Cleveland Lady Raiders.
Yeah.
Hey, the middle school Raiders
Go
had a nice
Raiders.
upset the other day, didn't they?
I saw it.
And then the boys had an overtime.
How do you know about all this, John Benjamin? What is overtime? What's a
You were
game?
psychic, remember? Oh,
There is now a big sale at Bath and Body Works.
and speaking of Bath, Clementine.
It is not that time of the week, sweetheart.
Is there Snookums number?
Yeah, I take a bath on Saturdays, and this is not Saturday.
It's close enough to Saturday. Let's go visit the Bath and Body Works and see if they can find some perfume for you and your
my what?
Let's go. Bye.
Bye-bye, Faye and Robin. Good talking to you. Nice to meet you, too. Those are sweet ladies. Hey. See,
do you have any in a ladies size 14?
No, we don't.
No ladies 14?
None in this.
You think you could squeeze into a 13?
John Benjamin, I could wear any size.
She can wear any size. Okay. Is there anything that you can do? Because her dogs are tired and she needs some help. What is your name, by the way?
Rosa.
Rosa? And Rosa, could you get, maybe if you can't help us with the shoes, can you tell us where to find Chrysler Rock? Yeah.
We found Plymouth Rock, but we're looking for Chrysler Rock and Dodge
Where
Rock.
she can be hurt.
Yeah.
We found Plymouth Rock.
First, let's get her name again.
Rosa.
Rosa.
Okay, could you help us find Chrysler Rock?
I don't know where Chrysler Rock is.
Do you know what Plymouth Rock is?
No.
When the Pilgrims came over on the vessels.
Where Pilgrims?
That was us. We came over on the vessel.
And not blood vessels either.
And we stopped in the settlement in Jamestown when there was this great big rock. And they called it Plymouth Rock because of the guy that owned the Plymouth that found it. So we're trying to find out what Dodge Rock or
It was a Fury 3, I think, a Plymouth Fury.
push button. You know, the kind where you just had the push button way back in the old days. So you can't help us with that.
Sorry, I can't.
John Benjamin, maybe we would like to talk to this young man here.
Okay.
And see if he can help us find the rock.
We're trying to find Chrysler Rock. You know where that is?
We found the Plymouth Rock, and we can't find the Chrysler Rock or the other GM rocks.
Don't know where the rocks are.
What is that strange thing you're holding there that you've been flying like a bird?
Well, let me tell you, Pilgrim, this is a Zoom helicopter. No batteries required, pull a string, they take off, turn around and come back to you. If you watch, here's how it goes. That's not how it goes.
You were protecting me.
Yes, I was. And how does that...
You know what I'm thinking, John Benjamin?
Does it have droppings like the other airborne things that we have?
No droppings.
No droppings? No mess? What do you do to keep it alive? You just
play with it.
Just play with it. And where can someone find this if they have a desire?
We're right outside of the Foot Locker at the Bradley Square Mall.
Outside of the Foot Locker. Well, you know, is that anything like a meat locker? Because we have a frozen locker. It's actually a cave-type place. But why would you keep feet?
Because they're smelly.
They're smelly.
And people eat feet all the time.
People eat pig's feet. Yes, we've had pig's feet, haven't we, dear? Matter of fact,
I have some cooking.
No, you have some that you walk on.
Well, they're not pig's feet.
Well, they're close.
Silly.
I know, they're
Are you
close.
being funny?
Yes, I am. And what is your name, sir? We did not get this man's name. They call us Pilgrim. His name is Wayne John.
Wayne?
What is your name?
Clancy Bryson.
Clancy Bryson. Well,
you know what I was thinking, John Benjamin?
What's that?
You know the mice and rat problem we have in our little abode?
Yes.
I'm thinking we catch one, we get this,
tie him,
we stick it to it, and he goes for a ride.
Yeah, we'll get rid of him.
Wouldn't that be fun?
We've got to program it so it doesn't come back. What does program mean?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Sounds good. I'm just glad it doesn't do the droppings, dear. We have enough problems around the house, but you don't make it to the trough.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, it's
John
beautiful.
Benjamin, isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you like to see me in one of those?
No. No. Let's look over here in the large shop. We're not going to. We're not going to.
Oh, John Benjamin.
We're not going to.
A baby.
But first of all,
baby, John
we
Benjamin.
have not gotten that far yet in our relationship, number one. And number two, this is a 1-hour show because you're not that kind of a girl. Tell us what you're thankful for here this weekend of Thanksgiving. Come up a little bit. Yes. Yes.
Because all my family's getting to be together. We haven't lost anyone out of our family yet.
Very good. And you?
Happiness and healthiness.
Happiness and healthiness. And what do you give us your wish on the outcome of this crazy election we got going?
I don't even want to get into that. They've already driven me crazy about that. I think it's silly the way it's going on, don't you? I'm not sure which way it's going to go, but I don't even want to have a comment about it.
You don't want to make anybody mad. Well,
Schoolboys fighting over who's going to get to sit in the big chair.
Say that again.
I said it's like two schoolboys fighting over who's going to get to sit in the big chair.
That sounds about right. Well, the two of you are thankful for at least your own happiness and family. Anything else? Names?
Michelle.
Michelle who? Holcomb.
Virginia Crumpler.
Virginia Crumpler. Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Now I can put this back. And what I want to say, they need to be thankful that they're apparently able to make a living at such a small farm. We've never seen a farm this small, have we? There's no cows or chickens.
No.
But it's a farm, apparently, it says.
And what
it's
do you use
hickories.
to till the soil?
To what? Till the soil.
In other words, break up the ground. A hoe. Okay.
Well, back in my mom and daddy's time, when they didn't have tillers to work with, they used the picks. And they used pitchforks, whatever they had, to make their gardens. They used their hoes too.
Are you kidding? Look at her. You think she doesn't want a sample?
Oh, John Benjamin.
She thought this was a sample.
John Benjamin. And John Benjamin?
Ooh.
Let's try this.
Yes, Clementine.
Oh, boy.
You don't like that one? Did that not stick?
It doesn't have a point on the end.
Neither does this whole thing. Oh, the Hickory Farm ladies are at the mall here. Come and see them. Got good stuff. Get it for Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever.
Thank you, Michelle and Virginia.
Appreciate it. Yes.
Are you being funny again?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Is she not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Huh?
He's just saying
I
that
tell you
because
what,
I am his darling.
First time I laid eyes on her, I knew she had to be mine. Because
I wonder why.
she does. I just knew that she had to be mine.
She's so precious.
Well, and you know,
He's so strong.
she's asking. She saw these little dolls over there that were hand sewn and made, and popped the question to me about having our relationship go further. Even though we're married, we have not.
We've only been married for 20 years.
Right, and we are not going to have children.
Not yet, but when we do, we're
We'll
going
make
to
that
have
decision.
a lot of them, aren't we, John Benjamin?
And who did you say you were?
Fanny.
Fanny?
Free.
Free. Really? Okay, that's an unusual name. And how did you come by that?
I married a Free.
You married a Free. Okay, so the wedding didn't cost you anything. I know you hear stuff like this all the time, but the wedding cost you nothing. Is that right?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, she got married to a Free. Yeah. Yeah. And so, could you tell us what you have here?
Yes, we have Taste of Tennessee jellies, sorghum, and honey. Several things here. Nuts, fruit cakes, the best.
Nuts and fruit cakes. Well, there's one right there. There goes a nut and a fruit cake. Yes. Okay. And
John Benjamin, this looks like more food. And I haven't had my lunch.
Ask the lady over there for all of
I just wanted some of that sausage, but there's more food.
You know, the noise you were making over by that bear, it would return if you keep eating that.
I've got to go back to the trough later.
Okay.
To the hot trough.
Well, that's where she visits it more than I, but that's where she ends up.
Where you go with other ladies, you don't go alone.
No men can come in their door or their wooden half moon store in ours too. Yeah. Come out.
Jams and jellies.